So it happens to be one of those nights. Hilda went to work. I took her to work at 7. And she has a 24-hour shift. She won't be back. I have to bring her back tomorrow night at 7. And I watched the video that I made earlier. And this is the thing. It makes sense to me. It makes sense. The unfortunate thing that happened was I went to my mom's house for cuckoo. And we had a fight. And I came home. And then you saw how I dealt with that stress. I used a coping mechanism, and that's the coping mechanism that I used. I watched the video over and over again, and who watches themselves over and over again? Someone who's obsessed with themselves. And when someone does that, somebody who does that, what kind of delusion would they choose to explain, to cope with the stress that they're having? Right? It makes perfect sense. And something psychologists and psychiatrists have come up with to explain what's going on with a mentally ill person. They've come up with these labels: delusion and schizophrenic. It's a label you put on a person and their beliefs that explains everything. You're schizophrenic, and you believe your beliefs are delusions, and that puts everything in a neat little package. There it goes. It does the job for the psychologist, but it doesn't do it for the patient. Because the patient believes in the things he or she is saying. And if it matters what they're thinking to the psychologist, I'm telling you, I need to be validated. I need my thoughts to be validated. That's what a mentally ill person needs more than anything else is to be validated. And that's not being done when the beliefs of that person are being addressed in that way. That's the opposite of being validated. This is why I go to Janet Richmond's group. She is far crazier than me, and the people who go there are far crazier than me. Look at the things they say. She has Marius, who she says is Christ, talk through her. And the people who there believe this. And they validate everything I say. The craziest things I say, they validate it. This is why I feel so much I feel like I'm at home when I'm there. I feel like I really belong when I'm there. Doesn't that make perfect sense that they're crazy, so I feel at home there? That makes perfect sense. Except for the fact that she says she's talking to Jesus, when I know for a fact I happen to be Jesus. How can he be Jesus? Who is this nut who thinks he's Jesus? I know it happens to be me. There comes a point when I'm making a video, when I run out of things to say. And I know I'll come up with other stuff, and maybe I'll make a video later. But I sit here trying to think up things. I wish I could pause the video and collect my thoughts to continue. I'll just stop it right now.